Hey everybody, AZ Badfish here. Welcome back to PrimeFools. Man, it has been a while since I've been back on the server. If you've been following the series and you saw my last episode, the little special Halloween mini-sode we did, you will remember that we have been experiencing quite a bit of lag on the server lately. And we've moved to a new server. That's the good news. So it seems that for the most part, the lag is better. You know, it still has some issues when you're generating some new terrain, but that's to be expected with this pack, I think. But yeah, like all of the normal, just ever-present, constant, you know, make you tear your hair out lag is gone. I can actually move around my base freely. What's also gone is half of my base. So that's the bad news. Yeah, apparently, while we were on that server, things were so bad that even the world backups were corrupted. So we've lost basically all of the progress we've made in the last few episodes. Basically everything we've done on that server. I don't know if you guys remember a few episodes ago. It was the same episode where we upgraded to 2.4 and we first had the mini-moves. Because see, even this is broken again, right? You guys remember I had to redo this whole thing to have a mechanical user click on the rancher with buckets because it no longer outputs buckets. So that's at least not with the mini-moves. So yeah, that's a bit devastating. I'm not gonna lie. It sucks. You know, we had a second platform here. We had a dome. We had actually a whole platform for the cows even. We had run trenches underground for our ME cables and stuff. It's interesting to see, you know, what is still here and what's not here. Like, what is still here is I've already run the AE cables underground for this down here so that I could have access to the system from inside the cow collection room. But yeah, the other stuff isn't here. So like the dimensional transceiver. So I guess in amongst this, you know, sub point here of wow, almost ate that poop. I hate that you can do that. Like, the poop is bad enough. It's bad enough that it's in the game, and I've been kind of making a point to not show it to you guys because I kind of hate it. But so it's bad enough that it's in the game, but that you can accidentally eat it is it's just this mod pack is pretty ridiculous. So yeah, inside the fact of losing, you know, a majority of our base, it is kind of good news and bad news in itself. Well, I guess there's not really that much good news, but I mean, it's not as bad as it could be in that we didn't really lose any items. You know, we had crafted up some Hermitron stuff, and I had, you know, gone out searching, and I'm pretty sure I had found some more Hermitrons than I've got in there right now. But for the most part, we haven't actually lost any items or any real, like, technical progress. So it's basically just aesthetic stuff. And honestly, now that I've already built it once, it probably won't take me that long to rebuild it, but I don't want to do that on camera. And I don't want to do that in this episode because you guys have already seen it. What I do want to do with this episode is do something that I have been wondering about for a while. So I've got this pretty cool infinity laser that is pretty awesome. And I've been wondering, as have some of the other fools on the server, how it would fare against a dragon. So I happen to know from our friend Skoozi, he gave me some coordinates. I know where there's an end portal. So I want to go find it. And I'm pretty sure he's already fought the dragon. So I think the portal's active. And since he's the one who found it, I think the best place to go, since it's about you know, it's about 100 blocks west, which isn't bad, but it's about 7,000 blocks south. So, yeah, I definitely don't want to make that run, but I guess I already had it out. I think a good place to start, since Skoozi's the one who found it, is maybe hop out to Skoozi's base, because I don't actually know what the coordinates are. Yeah, this is much closer. We need to go about 400 blocks west. No. Wow. We need to go positive X, which is east. Sweet. All right. So and a little bit positive Z, which is south. So we're gonna head a bit southeast here, and I will come back to you guys if I find anything interesting. Well, that looks promising. Looks to be about in the right spot. Now, I was kind of worried. I had a thought that maybe since the big rollback, Skoozi might not have actually come out here yet. But this looks like a thing, so I'm going to hop down here. Ooh, what is this? Some kind of vein mine operation going on down here? I guess that would be the easiest way if you're following Eyes of Ender, right? They want to go down in the ground, you just vein mine your way down. Nice. Okay. Okay. So now what I gotta do is find the portal room, which I actually have the coords for. Well, I don't know that coords are necessarily gonna help. But we'll see. Alright, I will come back to you guys once I found the portal room. Alright, feels like I'm getting close. Ah, nice. Alright. Oh, hey, that is handy. Ow. Ah, man. Why? Why are you here? Oh, but you know what I don't have? I don't have any end crystals. Duh. Duh, I came all the way here. I'm glad there's a waystone. I'm glad there's a waystone. So luckily, I'm pretty sure I've got everything I need to make end crystals because of the chickens that I had bred up. And we're back. I am pretty happy that he was able to get the end portal waystone set up. That's really handy. Trying to stop these silverfish. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, I've got my end crystals. Let's do this thing. Sweet. The modded end. I've never been here before. What we got going on in here? Ender lilies. Nice. Ow. That apparently damage you. Celestial crystal. Was this like end glowstone? Looks like it's glowing. Is it glowing? Yeah, it was glowing. Sweet. That's pretty cool. Purple glowstone. Everybody knows purple's the best. Alright. That's not what I'm here for. What is this? Resonant endstone. Is that like resonant redstone? Or disruptive redstone? Is that the stuff? Yeah, see, that's got the liquid in it when you break it. That's so weird. I have no idea what either of those things are for. Alright, this is kind of a cool little... What are you? Mini moos in the end. Forsaken moo. Sorry, buddy. You've been forsaken. That's sad. I still don't know what the named moos are for. Lots of end pearls around here. Not that I need them. Alright. Alright, let's get down to business. The moment we've all been wanting to see for a while. Here. And how is my... Yeah, that's good. Just everything's very quiet. That's not so bad. Nobody else is on. Alright, Mr. Dragon. Should we try to kill him without breaking any of the healing crystals? Wait, that's not the dragon. What the heck is that thing? What? That... I don't know what's going on. That's kind of scary. Alright, dragon. Where's the dragon? Dragon. Bam! Not actually taking that much damage. I wonder, do I have to kill the crystals? I can. I guess maybe, yeah, the crystal's probably healing it enough. taking out the crystals is easy business when you Come on. Slow pickaxe. I need to redo my Tinker's tools. All right. Can't shoot those things. Ow. All right. Why is the dragon not taking any damage from a laser? That's kind of lame. Oh, there we go. It's just like I can't hit her. There we go. Got another one. I'm just gonna spam it. It's like I didn't think it was supposed to fire unless you were actually targeting something. Like I can't just shoot it off into the air. So it's like I'm clearly able to target her, but it just doesn't hit her every time for some reason. That's very strange. I don't think that's supposed to work. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Alright. Well, this is not nearly as fun as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it's not like a challenge like it is in vanilla, but yeah, when I actually am able to get a hit on her with the thing, it does do a decent amount of damage. Yeah, not enough. Come on. Dang it, man. And that's not like from lag or anything. That's just how it is. Oh, I got a bunch of angry Endermen. Hey, boys. Get wrecked. Ow. Will you stop throwing stuff at me? Crazy dragon. Ow. Alright. Well, the Infinity Laser is not as cool as I had hoped in this situation. I want it to be. Yeah! Got it. Do I not even get a dragon egg? Is that not a thing? Did Skoozi get the only one? Do you have to have, like, special command blocks for that, too? Ah, man. I wanted one of them generators. Not that I need it. I just thought it would be cool. Alright, well, what the heck are these things? Alright, what am I looking at? Wayla? Are these just they're like, you can punch them and they die? What are they? What are they for? I don't know. Okay, guys, so we're back from the end, and I want to apologize for a few things. I'm sorry about the level of the dragon, the sounds. Man, that guy was really loud. He wasn't that loud in my headphones, but in the recording, yeah, man. So I guess in the future I'll have to make sure I turn down my hostile mob sounds for stuff like that. Also, sorry I lied about not finishing and redoing the base in this episode. Excuse me. Yeah, I figured it was fine to just go ahead and do real quick, and it actually did not take that long. You know, with the builder block, with the builder's wands and stuff like that. And of course, knowing exactly what I'm building real quick, I can just do it. Planning and designing is usually what takes the longest. So now that I knew what I was doing, it was pretty fast. So the base, there's a few slight differences. I'm sure you noticed. I've added these DecoCraft fences around the top, which I think gives it that like industrial feel that I want. Like, this is the machine area. There's going to be some automation and stuff up here. Most of the stuff that's down here is eventually going to get moved up here. But I am going to take a break from working on these raised platforms for a bit. I've built some of them twice now. And I've just been doing it for a while. And I want to kind of change gears and talk a little bit about some plans that I've got. So if we head out in this direction, yes, our roguelike dungeon. I found another one while I was exploring, actually in between clips here. And I didn't find any more complete Hermitron sets, but yeah, I did find some, but yeah. Anyways, down here is my vein mining operation. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. This one goes south, and it goes pretty much like that until it hits a whole bunch of lava, and it just gets annoying. This way it goes west a bit, and it's kind of what I want to start working on. So I think it'd be cool to have an underground area for various reasons, for safety, basically, and in isolation for, both practical and lore reasons. For instance, if I want to build, say, a Nether Star factory, where we're going to have a Wither boss down here that's getting auto-killed and stuff like that. I'm sure there's wither-proof blocks, but I don't necessarily want to do that in my base up there, right? So maybe have a spot like this down here would be good for that. Or lore reasons, like maybe the Scallium reactor is too dangerous to have in my base up there because it's prone to meltdowns or something. Obviously that's not true, but we could pretend, right? It could be fun. There's a couple other ideas I have for down here. Maybe we could put any other mob spawners that we need, things like that. Have a big central area where you come in here. I want to have an auto mining and quarry operation, which is why it's happening down here at the end. So this could be cool. Of course, it looks like on the mini-map we're about to run into a ravine filled with lava at the bottom. So yeah, we'll deal with that when we hit that here pretty soon. But yeah, I think that could be cool. And I want to link this to my base with these telepad blocks from Ender.io. These things are pretty sweet. I've been messing around with them in creative. I've actually been messing around with a lot of things in creative, and I'm a couple episodes ago I mentioned these like player transport pipes or tubes that I couldn't remember what they're called. They're called viaducts, and even though they are apparently in this pack, they've got crafting recipes. I could craft them. I could make them right now if I wanted to. When I mess around with them in creative, as soon as you get into them, the game crashes. So I am assuming that these don't actually work. There's also the matter transmitters. Maybe not look up the whole thing. Matter transmitter from RF Tools. Now these things are pretty cool. I messed around with them in creative and they work great, You use this, what is it called? A dialing device from RF Tools. And, well, I guess you can't craft this either. I thought you could. But yeah, you use that, you connect them all up, but none of those things have actual crafting recipes. You can't craft them. I think they've been disabled. Like I can craft the matter booster, but not, I can craft the destination analyzer, stuff like that, but not actually the matter transmitter. So the only thing that seems to work is the telepads, but man, those things are kind of expensive. I mean, it's not bad, nothing that I can't handle. Sorry about that, the garbage truck was driving by. It's very noisy. Anyways, as I was saying, the telepad blocks are pretty expensive, and it's not too bad, not too hard to get, but we were not going to really go into that this episode because we need stuff to talk about next episode. But for now, I'll show you just what I've got going on. I have added somewhere in here, there is, I think it's Dew of the Void mini-moo. I now know what those are for. The actual telepads themselves have a tank inside them, and they basically need that to work. and that's really awesome that we have a cow that can produce that for us, because otherwise that would get really, really expensive. Although we could probably automate it fairly easily with our chickens, even without the cows there. But these guys are set up. I'm trying to right now get some obsidian eggs so that I can combine them with iron eggs. Wow. Nice. Okay. So that I can combine obsidian chickens and iron chickens to get dark steel chickens, which is something else that we'll need for these stuff. So I am going to be doing that for a while, you guys. But hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it's a little bit of a weird one. It might be kind of a shorter one. Not a whole lot going on, but yeah, in the upcoming episodes, we'd definitely be making some pretty cool progress, because I found some really neat things looking through the different mods here. So if you guys did like it, please do hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the base and what you think of my plan so far. If you got any suggestions, hit the subscribe button. If you are enjoying the content and you don't want to miss anything, check out the other PrimeFools. Their links are in my description as always. And until next time, you guys, see you later. Bye-bye.